Samantha Markle, Meghan's half-sister, has allegedly stepped forward with claims so specific, so pointed, and so personal that sources say Prince Harry was left visibly shaken.
What if everything Meghan Markle has ever shared about her family was a carefully constructed lie? What if, behind the tears on Oprah's couch, the Netflix specials, and her claim of being an only child, there was a hidden family that had been silenced, erased, and discarded one by one? Samantha Markle has just revealed a bombshell that is shaking royal circles on 2 continents. And Prince Harry? Sources say he is devastated. This is the story that the palace doesn't want told. Stay right here, because the truth about Meghan's hidden family is finally coming out, and it changes everything. The hidden family. Meghan told the world didn't exist. Let's start at the beginning. The moment that sparked this entire controversy, and the single statement that Samantha Markle has never been able to let go of. During the now famous 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview, Meghan Markle sat in a sun-drenched California garden. She told a global audience of nearly 50 million viewers that she essentially grew up alone. "I grew up as an only child," she said, a statement delivered with casual conviction, as if it were an undisputed fact. However, this statement was far from true. In 2022, Samantha Markle filed a $75,000 defamation lawsuit after Meghan told Oprah Winfrey that she grew up as an only child during their 2021 interview. According to Samantha, that statement was not only hurtful, it was a calculated act of erasure, deliberately omitting an entire branch of the Markle family from public acknowledgement. Samantha wasn't the only one who felt this way. Both Samantha and Meghan are daughters of retired television lighting director Thomas Markle, who is also estranged from his royal daughter. Samantha was born to Thomas and his first wife Roslyn, and they also had a younger son, Thomas Markle Jr. After their separation, Thomas married Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland. So when Meghan sat on that couch and said "only child," she was not only bending the truth about her relationship with her half-siblings, she was, in essence, denying the existence of a family she had known her entire life. Samantha, Thomas Jr., and their father were watching, and they were devastated. Here's where things get legally complicated. In a 2023 ruling, District Judge Charlene Edwards Honeywell determined that Meghan's statement about being an only child was a protected opinion. According to her reasoning, a reasonable listener would understand that the Duchess was merely expressing her opinion about her childhood and her relationship with her half-siblings. The court dismissed the case with prejudice, meaning Samantha could not refile. However, this legal defeat did not silence her. If anything, it set the stage for something much more personal, raw, and damaging to Meghan's carefully cultivated image. Samantha has consistently argued, and royal experts have been quietly acknowledging, that the narrative Meghan constructed about her childhood, her upbringing, and her hidden family on her father's side didn't just hurt feelings. It reframed reality to serve Meghan's story, often at the expense of real people who cared for her, and those people aren't going anywhere. In a tell-all documentary marketed as the family's collective last-ever interview, the Markle family promised to reveal Meghan Markle as you've never seen her before, with Samantha claiming she would still be a waitress if it weren't for Dad. That single line, "she would still be a waitress," reopened a wound that has been festering for years. Behind it lies a much larger accusation that Meghan Markle used her father's love, financial support, and connections to climb to the top, and then, once she no longer needed them, pretended they never existed at all. Samantha's bombshell claims what she's really been saying all along. Samantha Markle has been sharing some serious claims about her half-sister, Meghan Markle. Her comments span several interviews and many years, painting a different picture of Meghan than what is often shown in the media. Samantha has spoken on various platforms, including GB News and Talk TV, and she often brings evidence to support her claims. She accuses Meghan of lying about her childhood, manipulating their father, and creating a story of family estrangement to gain public sympathy. Recently, Samantha criticized what she calls the PR machinery that Meghan uses to control her public image. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Fox News that Meghan's estrangement from her family affects her image as an entrepreneur. Every time Meghan launches a new project, like her lifestyle brand or Netflix show, Samantha seems to challenge it. Samantha revealed that Meghan made her feel responsible for not receiving a wedding invitation. This is more than just family drama. If true, it suggests a deeper psychological issue. Samantha also called Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry toxic, saying it is unhealthy for both of them. Some may view this as jealousy, but Samantha made this claim years before others began noticing similar issues. Additionally, Samantha claims to have secret tapes, home videos, and old letters that could challenge Meghan's public image. A producer hinted that these hidden materials could shock the world, especially around King Charles III's coronation. Whether these tapes will reveal anything remains to be seen, but their existence raises questions about Meghan's story. Thomas Markle's heartbreaking deathbed plea and Meghan's silence. Thomas Markle Sr. is at the center of a painful family drama. At 81 years old, he is facing serious health challenges. He recently lost his left leg due to a blood clot. Despite this, he shared a 3-word message for Christmas, saying he has much to celebrate. Now, he lies in a hospital bed in the Philippines, while his daughter, Meghan, is far away, making Netflix shows about flowers and jam. Thomas has returned to the United States to get a new prosthetic leg. His daughter Samantha confirmed this move, saying he wants better medical care and support from friends and family. However, this does not include Meghan, Harry, or his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet, whom he has never met. In an interview, Thomas said he was confused by reports that Meghan had contacted him, claiming he had not heard from her. He expressed a desire to see her one more time, before it's too late, and stated he does not want to die without reconciling. He added, "I have never stopped loving her." At 81, a man with one leg and no contact with his grandchildren still loves his daughter. Yet, reports suggest Meghan has deleted his number and does not plan to visit him. Meanwhile, Samantha Markle tweeted that Meghan's claims about reaching out to their father are false. She insisted there was no contact and argued that if Meghan and Harry cared, they would send Thomas to a good hospital rather than issue a vague statement through a spokesperson. Samantha and their brother, Thomas Jr., also mentioned that Meghan has not financially helped with their father's care, despite insurance concerns. This situation shows a man dealing with serious health issues who has not been acknowledged by his daughter, who gained fame partly because of him. It's a reality that no PR effort or interview can erase. Harry's breaking point, the royal who can't go home. Now let's talk about Prince Harry. While Samantha and Thomas are sharing shocking news from Meghan's family, Harry is going through a tough emotional time. Many royal watchers say he is struggling between his wife and a family he can't connect with, stuck in a country he can't visit safely, and fighting court battles that take up his time. In a heartfelt interview with BBC News, Harry expressed, "I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. Life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff, but it would be nice to reconcile. Reflect on that. I don't know how much longer my father has." This shows a son who sees his father's health declining, King Charles has cancer, and who can't even reach out to him. This situation is not just about politics, it's about deep sadness. Royal insiders say that, despite some earlier hopes, reconciliation is no longer a priority for the monarchy. A chance to meet during Charles' visit to the United States in April 2026 has fallen through, as no personal meetings are planned. This means a father is visiting his son's country but hasn't arranged to see him. The gap between Harry and the family he distanced himself from is not shrinking, it's growing. Some royal observers believe that ending Harry's legal battles might open the door for reconciliation with King Charles. NBC News royal expert Daisy McAndrew said, "Harry's legal issues have been a key reason for the rift between Charles and Harry. It has been almost 4 years since King Charles last saw Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. They last met during Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee. This absence is especially painful during times that should be happy. Harry, in every interview and court appearance, repeats the same message. He made choices, and he is living with the tough results. He told the BBC that a recent ruling on his security appeal makes it impossible for him to bring his family back to the UK. He said, "I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point. He is a prince who can't take his children to his home country. He can't see his father when he is sick." After battling the press for 10 years, he is now facing what might be his last day in a British courtroom. He is experiencing a profound breakdown. Interestingly, Samantha Markle's revelations show similar family drama on Meghan's side, reflecting the issues on Harry's side. Both families are distant and silent, watching as Harry and Meghan build their life in California, while everything around them seems to fall apart. The legal war, Samantha's relentless battle to be heard. The legal battle between Samantha Markle and Meghan Markle is at the center of the story. Samantha is fighting in court not just for $75,000 in damages, but to have her side of the story recognized. She wants people to understand that the idea that Meghan is an only child is false, and that she and her brother, Thomas Jr., are real people who have been overlooked. Samantha has appealed a 2023 court decision that dismissed her defamation case. This appeal is still active, meaning the legal fight is far from over. Each time there is a new court date, Meghan's legal team has to prepare. This situation affects her public image and brings negative headlines back to the forefront. Doug Eldridge, founder of Achilles PR, told Fox News Digital that family legal disputes usually do more harm than good for public figures. He compared them to a tangled extension cord. No matter how you pull or twist, it just gets knottier. Meghan finds herself in this tight spot. When Samantha is ignored, she escalates the situation. When she gets involved, whether directly or through her lawyers, the story grows larger. Experts say Meghan's legal fight with Samantha could undermine Prince Harry's efforts to mend his relationships with his family. Consider the timing. While Harry seeks reconciliation with his father and brother and faces a legal case in London, Meghan is involved in an appeals battle in Florida with her half-sister. Each legal issue pulls the couple further away from the peaceful life they want. Royal expert Ian Pelham-Turner believes Meghan is being unfairly targeted by Samantha, suggesting that she has a large target on her back. However, supporters of Samantha argue that when Meghan publicly denies having a sister, she makes herself a target. You can't erase someone and then complain when they come back into the picture. This ongoing legal conflict reflects a larger issue. It's about the true story of who Meghan Markle is, where she came from, and how she treated the people who cared for her before she became famous. What happens next? The bombshell that could still detonate. Here's where we are in 2026. Pay close attention to this final chapter because the story isn't finished yet. It's only beginning. Thomas Markle Sr. has returned to the United States to get a prosthetic leg. His daughter Samantha confirmed this and said he would have support from friends and family. Now that he is back in America, he is closer to Meghan and Harry than he has been in years. He is reachable and can be visited. He has never met his grandchildren. This closeness will put pressure on Meghan that living in the Philippines couldn't. Harry is still involved in a high court case in London, which he has called possibly his last legal battle. This case has caught the attention of royal watchers, who think that if Harry wins, it could lead to a reconciliation with his father, King Charles. If Harry and Charles reconcile, even a little, it could change everything. A reconciled Harry would not need the Sussex brand as much, and without that royal connection, the Sussex brand would be a lifestyle company. Harry has been open about wanting to mend things with his family. He expressed hopes that his children can have a relationship with their grandfather, saying he would love a reconciliation. This desire is known and documented. The main question is whether Meghan's family troubles, like Samantha's legal issues, Thomas's health problems, and the history of estrangement, make it impossible for the palace to support this reconciliation. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam suggests that Meghan's family issues weigh heavily on her. This shadow over her efforts as an entrepreneur doesn't fade, it only grows. Each time Thomas appears frail in the press, each time Samantha posts on social media, and each time Thomas Jr. gives interviews from his father's hospital room, people are reminded that, behind the polished surface of Netflix and lifestyle launches, there are real family members who feel neglected and cast aside. Samantha Markle isn't just making one shocking claim. She is continuously pushing a narrative. She wants people to see that Meghan is not the abandoned daughter. She is the one doing the abandoning. According to Samantha, the real hidden family is not the royal family that Harry distanced himself from, but rather the Markle family that Meghan left behind long ago. Now, with Thomas back in America, Harry's legal battles potentially ending, and a reconciliation between father and son at stake, every action counts. Every statement, silence, and letter sent through embassy officials matters. These are not just gossip moments. They reveal the real struggles of two broken families, a prince and a duchess, dealing with the consequences of prioritizing ambition and image over the messy realities of family life. The full impact of this situation hasn't hit yet. When it does, it will be felt on both sides of the Atlantic. What do you think? Is Samantha Markle revealing the truth that the palace and the Sussex PR team have tried to hide? Or is this just a family feud that has gotten out of control? Share your thoughts in the comments. If this video helped you understand what's really happening with the Sussexes, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. This story is far from over.